Good morning students, I welcome you all again in my video lesson of rational numbers class 8 chapter number 1. In previous two videos we have discussed about various properties of rational numbers and the properties were closure property, commutativity, associativity and what is the additive identity of a rational number, what is multiplier identity for rational numbers. Now today we proceed with a new topic and with a new concept that is called reciprocal of rational numbers. What is reciprocal of a rational number? Suppose there is a rational number p upon q. You know what is rational number? Rational number is in the form of p upon q, where q is not equal to 0. And what will be the reciprocal of this number? So reciprocal of this number will be a rational number like r upon s. And if r upon s is the reciprocal of rational number p upon q, then p upon q into r upon s will be equal to 1. Understand? If r upon s is reciprocal of p upon q, then the product of reciprocal and the rational number will be equal to 1. For example, let us take 2 upon 3. Now this 2 upon 3 will become 1 if we multiply this 2 upon 3 with 3 upon 2. You know, 2 upon 3 into 3 upon 2 will become 1. How? Very easy to understand. 3 ones are 1 and 2 ones are 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So this is called reciprocal. In other words, we can also say multiplicative inverse. So this is other name for this word reciprocal of a rational number, multiplicative inverse. In question, what you have to do, just reverse the fraction. If you have a fraction like minus 3 upon 2, write it as minus 2 upon 3. If you have 7 upon 4, the reciprocal of 7 upon 4 will be 4 upon 7, and that's it. When you multiply both these, you will have 1 here. 1. So this is called reciprocal of a rational number. Now, this is another property for rational numbers, distributivity of multiplication over addition for rational number. What is distributivity? This word distributivity has came from the word distribution. Distribution. And you know what is distribution? Distribution बांटना, वितरण करना, चीजों को बांट देना. Distribution. So now, what is distributivity? This property is not new for you because in 7th class you have learned about the distributivity of multiplication over addition for integers and whole numbers. Just recall that property. Like if there are 3 integers a, b and c and b is equal to c and a is multiplied with b plus c, what will it become? It will become a into b plus a into c. This was the property for integers, distributive property for integers, where a, b and c were integers. B plus c, when all b plus c is multiplied by a, so it will become a into b and a into c. What we did here, we just distribute this multiplication over b and c, both a into b and a into c. ऐसा क्वेश्चन समझना हो तो समझो कि ये प्रसाद है और ये दो कोई प्रसाद लेने वाले लोग हैं, तो इस प्रसाद को इसको भी देना है और इस प्रसाद को इसको भी देना है. You know, I multiplied a with b and with c also. So same thing is here, but the number is changed here. Here the number are integers, and now we will take rational numbers for distribution. Now let us take 3 rational numbers. Suppose p upon q is a rational number, r upon s is another rational number, and t upon u is another rational number. So there are 3 rational numbers, p upon q, r upon s and t upon u. So what will the property for these rational numbers? P upon q into r upon s plus t upon u. So now what is the property? Multiplication over addition. Distributivity of multiplication over addition. Over addition. We are adding 2 rational numbers and we are distributing rational number and multiplying it with both the rational numbers. So it will be multiplied with both rational number in the bracket. So this will be written as P upon Q into R upon S plus, first this into this, then take this plus P into Q into P upon Q. So this is the distributivity of multiplication over addition. We can verify it by taking an example. Let us take three rational numbers, 2 upon 3, 1 plus 2 and 3 plus 2. Sorry, 1 plus 2 and 3 plus 2. So I just substitute P upon Q with 2 by 3, R upon S is 1 by 2 and T upon Q is 3 by 2. Now let's solve this expression in this way. Just add these two rational numbers, it will become 4 by 2 as the denominators are same here. So 3 plus 1, 4 by and 2, 4 by 2. This will become 2 2s are 4. So what will we get? We will get 2 2s are 4 by 3. So here from the left hand side we get 4 by 3. Now taking the right hand side. If we write these rational number in this form, you know what was P upon Q? We took P upon Q 2 by 3, R upon S 1 by 2 and T upon 3 by 2. Now we will put the value of the rational number in right hand side first. So P upon Q is 2 by 3. Now from left hand side what we get 4 by 3. Now let us take these rational number on the right hand side. Now P upon Q is 2 by 3, R upon S is 1 by 2 and T upon Q is 3 by 2. Let us take in the right hand side 2 by 3 into, what is R upon S? 1 by 2. P by Q into R upon S. What is P by Q again? 2 by 3 into T upon U. What is T upon U? 3 by 2. Third rational number. 3 by 2. So what happens? 2 1s are 2, 3 2s are 6, 2 3s are 6, 3 2s are 6. So now we have two rational numbers. Again the denominators are same, so we just add the numerators. 6 plus 2 is 8 upon 6 and it will become 4 by 3. How? When we divide both numerator and denominator with 2, so 4, 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6, 4 by 3. Now look here, the left hand side of this equation is 4 by 3 and the right hand side of this equation is also 4 by 3. So it means for P upon Q 2 by 3, for R upon S is equal to 1 by 2 and T upon U is equal to 3 by 2, this equation satisfies. So this is called distributivity of multiplication over addition. If we have three rational numbers and we have to multiply a rational number with the sum of other two rational numbers, we will just distribute that multiplication over addition. And P upon Q into R upon S plus T upon U will become P upon Q into R upon S plus P upon Q into T upon U. It means करना क्या है? जो ब्रैकेट में दो रेशनल नंबर हैं जो ऐड हो रहे हैं आपस में, जिनको हम जोड़ रहे हैं, इस बाहर वाले रेशनल नंबर को दोनों का मल्टीप्लाई कर देना है और बीच में लगा के प्लस. This was the distributivity of multiplication over addition. Now, representation of a rational number on number line. Number line. This is not new for you. From class 6, you have learned about this word number line. What is number line? A line which shows the number. And how we show the natural number on this line? For natural number, we start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 7 and so on. It goes on because there is no end for natural number. For whole numbers, what do? We start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. For whole numbers. For integers, it goes both ways because integers included negative numbers also. 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5 and so on. Here, these all numbers are positive integers. And on the left side, -1, -2, -3, सारे नंबर से बड़ा and it will smaller than the number on its right side. It means if we move on the number line towards right side, we are going to a bigger number, and if we are moving on the left side, we are coming to the smaller number. So this was the concept of number line. Now here again, for rational numbers, we can show these rational number on the number line. Now how can we show this rational number on the number line? We'll learn here now. Now, suppose we have to show 1 by 2 on a number line, since 1 by 2 is a rational number. So how can we show 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 on rational number line? Now just try to find out the value of 1 by 2 in decimal form. If we find the value of 1 by 2 in decimal form, this will be 0.5. 0.5. You all know 1 by 2 is 0.5. Now look at this. This is 0. And this is 1. Okay, somewhere here this is 2. So 0.5, just think about the number 0.5 on number line. Among which two numbers this 0.5 will lie? 0.5 is obviously more than 0 and smaller than whole number 1, because it is half of 1. So it will be less than 1 and more than 0, and it will be exactly lie between 0 and 1. So this is the position of 0.5, or we can write 1 by 2. 1 by 2. So this is the position of 1 by 2 on number line. Now how can we show that in a simple way? So 1 by 2, and we have to show this 1 by 2 on a number line. On number line, we just saw that 1 by 2 will lie between 0 and 1. So can I write this 1 as 2 by 2? Yes, I can write this 1 as 2 by 2, because 2 upon 2 is 1. If this is 2 by 2, I can write this 0 as 0 by 2. 0 upon 2, 2 upon 2. So between 0 upon 2 and 2 upon 2, what will come? It will be 1 upon 2. So I just change the number on number line, as I change 0 as 0 by 2 and 1 as 2 by 2. So between 0 by 2 and 2 by 2, it will be 1 by 2. So this is the position of 1 by 2 on a number line. Now think about 1 by 3. For 1 by 3, what will I do? I will just make this 0 as 0 by 3. Because again 1 by 3 will lie between 0 and 1. Because 1 by 3 is a... What does 1 by 3 says? 1 out of 3. So it will be less than 1. So this 1 can be written as 3 by 3. Now 0 by 3 and 3 by 3. Now from 0 to 1, we make 3 equal parts. 3 equal parts. This is one part, this is second, and this is third. One part, second part, and third part. 0 by 3, this is 1 by 3, this is 2 by 3, and this is 3 by 3. So this is the location of 1 by 3. Okay, let's see for another number which is more than 1. Suppose this is number 5 by 4. This is number 5 by 4. Obviously 5 is numerator, 4 is denominator. If numerator is more than denominator, then the value of this rational number will be more than 1. Now how to show this on a number line? How to show this on a rational number line? 5 by 4. Okay. Now since this 5 by 4 is more than 1, so naturally it will be on number line after 1, and after 1, 0 and 1, but what is the next natural number of whole number? That is 2. So as I told earlier, 5 by 4 is more than 1. 5 by 4 is more than 1, then it will lie after 1 and before 2. So now what I have to do? the same thing that I did here. I will write this 0 as 0 by 4. Now look here. When the denominator was 2, I was writing here 0 by 2 and 2 by 2. When the denominator was 3 here, I was writing this 0 as 0 by 3 and 1 as 3 by 3. Now if the denominator is 4, I will write this 1 as 1 by 4 and 0 as 0 by 4. As 4 by 4 will be equal to 1. Again, 2 will be 2 can be written as 8 by 4. Because 8 by 4 will give us 2. 4 to the 8. So just I change the form of a number. कर क्या रहा हूँ मैं? अगर डिनोमिनेटर में 4 है तो इस 2 को मैं लिखाऊंगा 8 by 4 because 8 by 4 gives us 2. अगर डिनोमिनेटर में 4 है तो मैं 1 को लिख रहा हूँ 4 by 4 because 4 by 4 gives us 1. So this is the basic idea. Now 5 by 4 will lie after 4 by 4 naturally. So this is 4 by 4 and we have to make 4 equal parts between 1 and 2. So this is 4 by 4, 1, 2, 3. This is first part, this is second part, this is third part and this is fourth part. What I did here, I just make 4 parts from 1 to 2. So if this is 4 by 4, this will become 5 by 4, this will become 6 by 4 and this will become 7 by 4. And the next part is 8 by 4. So this is the location of 4 by 4. Here 1, 2, 3. This is 1 by 4, this is 2 by 4, this is 3 by 4 and this is 4 by 4. So this is the way to locate any rational number. आपको करना क्या है, उस रेशनल नंबर के डिनोमिनेटर को देखना है. अगर डिनोमिनेटर न्यूमरेटर से बड़ा हो तो फिर वो नंबर 1 से मल्टीप्लाई करेगा. अगर न्यूमरेटर से बड़ा हो तो 1 के बाद हो सकता है 2 के बाद हो सकता है 3 के बाद मल्टीप्लाई करेगा. उसकी लोकेशन आपको देखनी होगी. Then you have to do what you have to do. Look at the denominator and make equal parts as denominator. अगर डिनोमिनेटर में 4 है तो 0 to 1 तक आपको 4 पार्ट बनाने हैं. अगर डिनोमिनेटर 5 है तो 0 to 1 आपको 5 पार्ट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देने हैं. अगर डिनोमिनेटर 6 है तो 6 पार्ट. जितना डिनोमिनेटर आपको उतने पार्ट बनाने हैं और उसी के अकॉर्डिंग आपका नंबर आपको मिल जाएगा. आई होप आपको समझ में आपको. Now another topic, that is rational numbers between two rational numbers. How to find a rational number between two rational numbers, more than 2 or 3 or 5 rational numbers between two rational numbers. So this is the question for you. Find 5 rational numbers between these two rational numbers, 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. How to find 5, 6 or more rational numbers between these two rational numbers? So given rational numbers are 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. So before finding the rational numbers between these two rational numbers, you have to just remember that you have to make the denominators same. So what will we do? We just make these two fractions equivalent fraction. How? By taking the LCM of 3 and 5. You know, LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. So 2 by 3 can be written as, to make this 3 15, we have to multiply it with 5. So it will become 15. If I multiply 5 here, then I have to multiply 5 here. So this will become 5 to the 10. So 10 by 15 will be equal to 2 by 3 or equivalent fraction 2 by 3. Now for this 4 by 5. To make this 15, I have to multiply it with 3 and here also 3. So this will become 12 by 15. Now, what was the question? The question was find 5 rational numbers between 2 by 3 and 4 by 5. Now 10 by 15 and 12 by 15, there can be a rational number 11 by 15. This is a number between these two numbers, but this is the only one rational number and we have to find 5 rational numbers. So what we will do now? We will just multiply this number with 2 so that we can get another equivalent fraction. अभी मैं एक ही मिला, हमें 5 निकाल लेना, हमें इसको थोड़ा सा और लार्जर करना पड़ेगा. देखिए नंबर लाइन को थोड़ा सा और एक्सपेंड करना पड़ेगा. टू एक्सपेंड दैट वी हैव टू मल्टीप्लाई दिस रेशनल नंबर with another number. Suppose let us take 2. So 10 2s are and 15 2s are. 10 2s are will become 20 and 15 2s are will become 30. For this also 12 2s are 24, 15 2s are 30. Now the fraction 2 by 3 was changed to 10 by 15 and 10 by 15 is changed to 20 by 30. This 4 by 5 is equivalent to 12 by 15 and 12 by 15 is equivalent to 24 by 30. Now between these two numbers, look, 24 by 30. We can write 21 by 30, 22 by 30, 23 by 30 and 24 by 30. So these are the four rational numbers between these two rational numbers. Between these two rational numbers means between these two rational numbers, as 2 by 3 is equivalent to 20 by 30 and 4 by 5 is equivalent to 24 by 30. But we have to find 5 rational numbers. So we have to make it more larger, or we can say that we have to expand the line more. So I will now multiply it with a larger number. Earlier I have multiplied with 2, now I will multiply it by 3. So, when I multiply 10 by 10 into 3, it will become 30 by 45, and here again 3, 12 these are 36, 53 are 55. Again 30 by 45, 36 by 45. This 30 by 45 also equivalent to 2 by 3, and this 36 over 45 is also equivalent to 4 by 5. Now the numbers and 36 by 45 are 31 by 45, 32 by 45, 33 by 45, 34 by 45, 36 by 35 by 45. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And all these numbers are between this and this. It means between this and this. As 30 by 45 is equal to 2 by 3 and 36 by 45 is equal to 4 by 5. So this is the final solution of our answer. Of our question, that if we have to find 5 rational number between 2 by 3 and 4 by 5, those 5 rational numbers will be 31 by 45, 32 by 45, 33 by 45, 34 by 45 and 35 by 45. So this is the way how you can find the rational numbers between any two rational numbers. Suppose if the denominators are same, अगर यहाँ पर भी 3 लिखा होता है इस क्वेश्चन में, suppose the question is 2 by 3 and 4 by 3. अब यहाँ पर same, तो in that case it is very simple. If you have to find 5 rational number, then you will multiply both numerator and denominator with 5 plus 1 6. If you have to find 5 rational numbers between these two rational numbers and the denominators are same, then you will multiply this 5 plus 1 6 in numerator and denominator also. So 2 by 6 into 3 by 6, it will become 12 by 18. And here 4 into 6, 3 into 6, it will become 24 by 18. And between 12 and 24 there are many rational numbers: 13 by 18, 14 by 18, 15 by 18, 16 by 18, 17 by 18 and many more. So this is the way to find the rational number between two rational numbers. So this was your first chapter of rational number, in which we learn so many properties of rational numbers, how to find the identities, identity, find the identity, reciprocal, and distributive property and how to find rational numbers between two rational numbers. So that's all for today. I hope now you will solve exercise 1.1 and 1.2. In case of any doubt, feel free to contact us, message us. Thank you.